Guys, so today I'm going to be changing my car's engine oil. First things first is got my oil drain catch, splash pan, oil filter, gloves, jack stand, jack, oil filter wrench, and ratchets to get everything off, as well as a socket back in there that's just out of the picture view to help take out the oil drain plug. First things first, of course, gotta open the hood. I can do it pulling this lever here, coming around, reach underneath the front, feel for the lever, lift it, and lift the hood. Now this one has this bloody prop stand. Okay, so now that the hood's open, locate your oil filler cap, give it a twist, loosen it off, and check the type of oil you take. Mine takes 0W20 oil, as you can see here, and I'm going to be replacing it with the same, which is a full synthetic 0W20. So next, of course, we've got to jack up the car. So grab your jack and locate the jack point. For me, my jack point is this point right here. There, now that the car is in the air, we can get that jack stand there underneath to make it safe. And there we go, jack stand in place, jack still in place under tension, just for added security. So let's get under there, get the oil drain pan in place, and let's get this oil changed. Going under the car to locate the oil drain plug and the oil filter. Let me show you where it is. Here underneath the car, and my oil drain plug is right here, and right up in here there's my oil filter. That's the housing I got to remove. So let's get the oil catch pan in place and get that plug off. Got my 14mm socket on there. I'm just going to give it a twist and get it off. There we go. It's loose now. I can take it off just by hand. I'm going to take it off here quickly. There we go. It's actually ready to come out now. And there we go. Draining out the oil. So here we have the old oil drain plug, and just got to change out the washer. So, and there it is. Brand new washer on, and there's the old one. Now the next thing to be done, let's get this oil filter replaced. I get my other oil catch pan down, get my oil filter wrench, and make sure it fits on there snugly, which it does. So once that's loose, we can start unwinding it by hand. Now this gets a little messy, as you can see. And there we go. Oil filter out, ready to be replaced. Of course, since the oil is basically all finished draining out, put the drain plug back in with the new washer, snug it up by hand, and we'll give it a quick little crank down. There you go. There's the old filter. There's the new one. New O-rings. Gonna get those O-rings, that filter into there. So there you go. All set. There we go. There's the old oil filter. New one's back on, installed. Nice and snug, ready to get the oil back inside. So the next step, of course, is getting the oil into the engine. Take the cap off. Get it over to the car, and we start pouring it in. So my engine calls for 4.5 liters of oil, and this one here is 5 liters. On the side, it's got the little gauge, so I've put in 4.5. Give it a few minutes to settle down to the bottom of the engine, lower it down, check the dipstick, and see if I need to add any more. Locate the dipstick, which is this yellow one here. We're going to pull it off, wipe it off, and give it a check.
So unfortunately, again, I kind of had a little bit of a technical hiccup. It must be that vegan brain frog that everyone keeps talking about. I was just saying that I was going to give the car a quick test drive around the block, and then as soon as I got back, I would check the oil again and see if I needed to add the last little bit of oil or if the levels were good.
That's it, guys. I'm just back from my test run. I'm going to quickly check the oil. So let's go ahead and see what the oil level's at now that I've gotten back from my test drive. So here we go. Grab the oil stick, take it out, give it a wipe and check. So I've added the last bit of oil and everything looks good. So that's it. Car is good to go. So there you go. That's how a protein deficient, cholesterol deficient, sickly vegan changes their engine oil.